I'm Robin Hamilton, a slightly grumpy Englishman with no athletic ability. This summer, I'm attempting to cycle the Great Divide mountain bike route, or GDMBR, stretching 2,700 miles along the Continental Divide, from Banff in Alberta to Antelope Wells in New Mexico. It's taken a lot of planning, prep and support just to get here, but with 90% of the route off-road, 200,000 feet of elevation change, wild animals, wild weather, and a wildly overladen bike, there's a lot that can go wrong. How far will I get? Let's find out together. Oh, it's all glamour, you know. Taking a rest day in Steamboat, and it's time to move my laundry from the washing machine into the tumble dryer. Assuming I've got the timing right. Yes, perfect. Don't lose any socks. I can imagine this town would be quite cool in the winter with the ski slopes and everything else. I don't know if you can see over there in the distance on the hill. There are ski jumps up there. I've got to find a bike shop today. I think there are 3 in town. I want to see if I can buy another set of spare brake pads. So I'm covered for the rest of the ride. Got my new rear tyre, so that should be fine now. Yeah, it's very strange having a day off. I was awake this morning and felt like I should be getting the map out and planning where I was going to stop this evening. It's Tuesday the 26th of August. Leaving Steamboat Springs, had a great rest day yesterday. Just found a bakery. So I'm going to check out anything with fat and sugar in it. And then I'm going to do a resupply. Then I'm going to head back out onto the trail. Okay, leaving Steamboat Springs, getting back on the trail. It's 9:18 in the morning. No idea where I'm going to end up today. I know I'm heading towards a pass. There's a town called Kremmling, I think. Who knows? I'll be looking out for a campsite with water. That would be ideal. Yeah, it was good taking a day out. I just need to get my legs and my butt back into the program. I'm loving seeing all these electric bikes around here as well. Oh wow, you have to duck. Absolutely first thing I'm going to do when I get home. I love this bike, but yeah, electric time, I think. I'm still slightly shocked at the number of people that ride without crash helmets. I know, I was glad I was wearing one as I took my tumble down Fleecer Ridge.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you having a good ride?
As good as it can be, yeah. Anything that involves hills. Have a good one. Last night I did a calculation on the miles to go and the number of days left. And on paper, it looks doable. Something really nice happened on my way into Steamboat. I met a guy called Jim up near Eureka at the bicycle station. And he lives in Steamboat. He'd been tracking my dog kindly. And both he and his wife Mary came out to say hi. And we rode together for a little while, which was lovely. And it was also Elizabeth and Tim's last day on the trail before they headed out to Denver and then back to Belgium. It was a bit of a celebratory burger, which was great. It's nice that anyone's interested in this adventure. Although I'm out here on my own, I can feel that I've got people with me, which is really nice actually. Oh, hang on. Now here's a mailbox. Oh, I love this one. Oh, this is pretty. Nothing but aspen up in those mountains. Very cool. I don't know if it's just Steamboat, but I'm back to the road cyclists not waving or saying hello to the touring cyclists? Have I found the first place in North America that I've been to so far where there's some slightly unfriendly people? And the irony is, they're cyclists. Everybody's been delightful and so helpful and lovely everywhere I've been. Yes, it's a bit galling that it's the cyclists that are letting the side down. 11 miles in, just stopping for a drink and a snack, chocolate donut and some water. When I was in Steamboat Springs, I replaced one of my missing water bottles. Don't ask. So I've now got 2 new metal ones and my metal clean canteen. I wanted to get clean canteen in the unpainted finish because they don't mark quite so much as these things do. I disposed of the Nalgene. I know everyone uses them and it was great because it was 1.5 litres, but it really tasted of plastic to me. I couldn't get rid of the taste. So I think drinking out of metal is a better way to go. Feels like it should rain any minute now. Wow, get a load of that. It's all a bit close encounters. Oh yeah. Currently at Stagecoach Reservoir. Ups and downs on the path, but it's all good. So basically, I'm into general uphill for the next 25 miles or so. It's very, very pretty here. So we're gradually going up. It's a very nice road. We're not really getting above 6 or 7%. Just keep grinding away in my lowest gear. Only 87 feet left in this particular climb. I saw that there'd been a wildfire in one of the areas that I'd passed through previously. So later riders are being diverted. I also just got a flash flood warning on my phone for this area. I've picked out a campground in about 12 miles. That's the first viable one. See how long it takes me to get there and then look at the facilities and then look how long it is to the next one. No point in finishing too early, but it could all change if the rain comes. Keeping an eye on those clouds. Lynx Pass. We're just over 9,000 feet now. I'm going to find the campground here, have a quick look and decide whether or not it's worth staying here, whether I should push on. Okay. Oh, $20 per site. It looks like it's got a pump. Okay, so it's got water and it looks like it might have bear boxes. Going to stay here. There's some other cyclists here, which is great. So, and it's not raining at the moment, so now would be a really good time to set up, which is what I'm going to do. We've got toilets, so that's nice. So I just need to pay and get some water, get rid of some trash. I always like to look at the stickers if there are any. It's cold and wet, but it's not raining at the moment, so better get moving. Good morning. It's Wednesday the 27th of August and I'm at Lynx Pass campground. Yesterday, 40 miles, 3,700 feet of climbing. I think there might be a downhill now, and then there's some big uphills over the next couple of days. I don't know how far I'm going to go today. There's a resupply apparently in Kremmling, which I don't know how far that is, but hopefully it's not too far. I've got enough bits and pieces to keep me going anyway. It rained a little bit last night, but it's not too bad. I had to put the tent away slightly wet this morning. Apparently the rain's going to come in properly about 10 o'clock. I'm even thinking about digging out my over trousers from the bottom of the bag. I brought them, but I haven't used them yet. Almost packed up. Just need to get rid of some garbage because they've got some disposal here, which is great. And then get on the move. See how far we can get before it rains. Oh, there's a chilly breeze this morning and the road is very muddy. I suppose it doesn't help that I'm at 9,000 feet. It was always going to be a bit colder up here. Oh, I know this. The question is what to do. Do you take your shoes and socks off and throw them across, or do you just get wet?
Reach the infamous stream crossing?
Yeah! Oh, and it's fresh. Of course, we've just had rain, haven't we? Thank you. I've decided to change the route a bit this morning. So I'm going to take some tarmac for a while. It's further. It also means I need to climb over Gore Pass, which I'm doing now. It's about another mile to the summit. It will make a change. Still end up in Kremmling, a little bit more mileage perhaps. Also waiting for the rain to hit. I can feel it's coming. It's the summit of Gore Pass, 9,524 feet. Just beyond another layer. I have no idea whether this route is going to be faster or slower, but it will be an adventure. Kremmling. Right now, I'm not unhappy about my decision to take the room. The rain has stopped, so I've dipped out for something to eat. Dean West. It's got the best reviews on TripAdvisor, and there's only 2 places open in town anyway tonight. Well, I'm loving this. Instead of a normal beef burger, they do a patty melt on rye, which is delicious, and also jalapeno creamed corn. A bit of a kick, but it's lovely. I just met a really nice guy from Munich and his partner. She was in the subway, he was dealing with some stuff outside. And they've got here in 27 days. I think it's taken me 36 days to get here. So they've just achieved in one day what took me a day and a half. Anyway, really nice guy. I'm yet to meet anyone doing the GDMBR that isn't friendly. Right, I can see there's still rain out there in the distance, but it looks like the weather is set to improve tomorrow, which will be good. Good morning. I think it's a Thursday, August the 28th. I'm still in Kremmling. I took a half day yesterday. I think I did 27 miles and only about 1,200 feet of climbing, something like that. There's an amazing cloud formation out here this morning. Not the best night's sleep. I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do today. I know that Ute Pass is coming up in a couple of days' time and that goes really, really high. I'd like to get to Silverthorne and then possibly even Breckenridge, but I don't think I get that far. I've been looking at the elevation profile for today. It's a climb up to Silverthorne no matter what I do. So there's a choice of either taking the tarmac road or taking the actual route. I'm not quite sure what to do yet. I'm going to take a good look at it and then make a decision. But I'm starting to feel a responsibility to follow the actual route faithfully, especially for those that are looking to relive their experience on the route. But equally, I've got to do what's best for me. Let's just see. Okay. Just met another southbounder, Firefighter John. He set off at least a week after me. He's just eat, sleep, ride. He's doing crazy distances. Yep, so here we are. Do we go foot long? I don't know if I'm going to put it on the bike. Yeah, I'll find somewhere. Just leaving Kremmling. It's a couple of miles out of town before you have to take the decision about which way you're going to go. There's a lot of cloud this morning. Not much of a shoulder on this road. There was a little bit more to Kremmling than I at first realised. It's got a library and a hospital, other things going on, different neighbourhoods. It was a bit bigger than I thought. Oh, this is a cool sign. The Middle Park Meat Company. Hot brisket, nice. I just saw the couple from Munich again flying past. They obviously camped in town last night. So whichever route you take, the day begins with a climb up out of Kremmling. I've decided to be kind to myself today. I'm going to take the 9, get further down the road, also take pressure off, and then prepare me for Ute Pass in a couple of days, which is the highest point so far on the GDMBR. Okay, let's get some miles down and get to Silverthorne. Today on Robin Rocks the Divide is the Japanese house, and I don't know what it's called. It just has a smiley face. Great track. Yee-hoo! I now understand why there was just a tiny sign there saying motorists must give cyclists 3 feet clearance. It's because the hard shoulder is about 1 foot wide and seems to disappear completely in places. I hope it's not for long, because the hard shoulder's been great, and that was one of the reasons why I took this road. I don't really want to start mixing it up with traffic. However, the views are stunning. Look at that! There's a reservoir down there, but it's amazing. Now back on the route, about 10 miles out of Silverthorne. I might stop for some lunch in a little while. Got a tuna Subway. Not keen on tuna fish getting warm. Yeah, looking around here, there has to be a big climb. I can't see how this valley's going to cut through the mountains. Quick Subway lunch. It's just started to get cold here. There's a cold front just come over. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some rain in a little while. I just checked the elevation profile, and yeah, there's a climb up into Silverthorne, and then there's another climb further. Well, in fact, it just keeps on going. Earlier on, I think I said that I was building up to Ute Pass. I think I got that wrong. I think the road I took bypassed it, and there's a bigger pass, Boreas Pass, which is the second highest pass on the entire divide. I just need to plan the day properly so I don't get stuck near the top. Right, nearly finished the old foot-long Subway. Need to get back on the road in a minute. Welcome to Silverthorne. That came up more quickly than I thought. I've decided to push on from Silverthorne and head over to Breckenridge. It's only another 10 or 11 miles. It's going to be uphill, but I either do that today or tomorrow. They built some sort of scale model of Mount Venn to get you up a big hill. Wow. I don't know whether I got the legs for this. Wow. I've just done 2 miles and now it's saying it's another 15 miles. I don't know if I'm going the wrong way or not. There's a bike path next to the main road. I don't know for how long it's going to continue though. Enjoy it while it's here. Just entered Breckenridge. I've still got 4.5 miles to go to the centre of the town where I'm staying. And it's just gradually uphill. It doesn't relent, but it's not bad. I'm glad that I didn't stop at Silverthorne and that I pushed on. I'll be there in half an hour or so. But I do appreciate these bike paths. It's great keeping off the main road. I'm currently racing the rain, heading this way quickly. Oh, Breckenridge looks fancy. I've arrived at where I'm staying, but it doesn't look very bike friendly. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Good morning. It's Friday the 29th of August. Yesterday I did 57 miles and 3,400 feet of climbing. Today's mission is firstly to pick up some lunch that I can take with me and then to get over the top of Boreas Pass, 11,400 and something feet I think, so at least 2,000 feet of climbing from where I am. It's going to be quite a long day because after I summit Boreas Pass, then there's like 20x miles of just flat plain, and if there's a headwind it looks like it could be a little bit of a slog. Number one thing to do, it's 7:57, is to find somewhere in Breckenridge that I can pick up something to take with me. Breckenridge, what a fancy town. But yeah, quite cool actually. I don't mind it at all. Better get moving. I might need another layer on because it's quite chilly, even though the sun's just come over the top of the building. Coffee depot, burritos, that should do. Yeah, the knees are not happy at all this morning. Engage low gear and spin for a while and see if it eases off. I must admit, I was very tempted to stay in Breckenridge for another day. It looks like quite a cool town. I think we're going to run out of tarmac fairly soon, but I'll enjoy it while it's here. Just broken 10,000 feet. Here's Breckenridge. And you can see on the mountain opposite all the ski runs. There's also a gondola going up and down, or will be a bit later. You can just picture it when it's all covered with snow. Oh well, it had to come to an end. 6 miles of climbing to go. Oh, there's another sticker from Mira and John. Got 1,075 feet of climbing left to go over the next 6 miles. Not too bad. Interesting that they don't allow e-bikes up here. Clearly a rule that everyone is ignoring. I'm becoming a big fan of the e-bike. I think it would mean I would take on longer rides and better rides because I wouldn't be freaking out about the hill climbing. I'm going to be 64 in a month's time. I think I'll have paid my climbing dues by the time I finish the GDMBR, assuming I finish. And if there was a t-shirt that said my next bike is an e-bike, yeah, I would buy it. Nearly there, nearly there. It's getting very cold and the air's getting very thin. Let's just hope there's not a massive headwind on the other side. Done! Boreas Pass, elevation 11,482 feet. Crossing the Continental Divide again. It's the highest so far, but it's not the worst so far because there was a railway that went from Breckenridge all the way up here, which means the grade hasn't gone above 4%. So it was steady and it took a few hours, but that was actually quite a nice ride. Yes! Now the downhill. This downhill is amazing. It's not getting any warmer yet, but it will do. It's going on for miles. This is something. Hi there. Hartsel, good luck. Thank you. This is Como. So we're at the roundhouse in Como, so this is where they would have turned the trains around. Apparently a bunch of volunteers come down and work on this. You can see it over there. Looks great. And then over there in the distance where the sunshine is, I can see the road going up the hill, and that's where I'm headed. I promise I won't moan about the sun again if it stops raining. Oh, I bet I will anyway. Oh man, this road is horrible. I've just gone past the narrowest point, so at least I'm away from the traffic now. Okay, we're off the main road. No one was slowing down. The spray was awful, and it was so narrow. I can see the rain has just moved away from the road that I'm going to be going on. Let's hope it keeps going in that direction. The afternoon's been a bit miserable. I'm pretty much in Hartsel. The weather's horrid, so I found somewhere to stay just outside Hartsel that puts a roof over my head, which I think, based on everything I'm seeing, is a good thing. They do camping inside the barn, so you've got a roof and apparently there's a shower, so I'm very happy about it. Good morning, it's Saturday the 30th of August. What did I do yesterday? 50 miles and 2,800 feet. So to recap, I was planning to camp by the dumpsters in Hartsel, and then the day turned into quite a miserable day, and I found the Hartsel ranch where you can camp in the barn, I think for $20, $30, I can't remember now. Anyway, I treated myself. I fell on my feet and got this amazing room, which has been incredible. But I've also got the run of the place. Look at this. What an amazing space. So this is Hartsel Ranch. So you've got rooms in this building, and then also there are cabins outside. Yeah, bit of a treat, but I'm so glad I did it. So the plan for today is to get to Salida, which I think is about another, 50 miles or so. I'm not quite sure. So about to pack up the bike, pack up all my clothes, and then hopefully have some breakfast. And then I'm going to stop in Hartsel itself, which is about 2 miles away, and pick up a few bits. Right, onwards and forwards. This is Hartsel. This is where I would have been camping last night. Munich! Munich, Munich!
Yeah.
Okay, off-road. This road to Salida is absolutely horrible. I'm only 14 miles in, and this road in particular is going to run for another 17 miles. I've got about 50 miles to do today, so it's going to be interesting. Luckily, there's not too much climbing today. I've only done about 700 feet so far. I'm not expecting too much more. We've dealt with far worse than this. And as you can probably see, we've got some blue sky at the moment. There's big grey clouds up ahead, but I'm going so slowly, I won't catch them. So nice to have a little bit of sunshine. No matter how hard I try, I cannot keep up with them. I'm definitely getting fitter, I think, but when others appear, I find myself trying to keep up and I start pushing, and it's exhausting. I'm not the slowest, but even if I was, no shame in that. The important thing is getting out and having a go. On the right is Agate Mountain. On the left, more rolling open space like we've had today. Looks like we're going to go through a valley up ahead. I just checked the elevation profile, and it looks like there's one more hill to ascend somewhere between here and Salida over the next 20 odd miles. Salida's supposed to be quite a nice town. I've got something booked at the trading post the day after, but the next major town is going to be Del Norte, or Del Norte. I presume it's Del Norte, which might take me 2 or 3 days to get to. It looks like it's a big food and water carry for that period, and obviously camping. So after I get into Salida tonight, it's clear I need to do a whole bunch of planning and organising my bike to try and make sure I've got enough meals to last me. I'm chasing the rain cloud, or is the rain cloud chasing me? About 16 miles away from Salida now. Some of these climbs are really marginal, whether I can cycle them or whether I need to walk. This one's really steep. It got to 13%. I've got to bail out. A nice couple just stopped and asked me if I was okay, and so they were happy to chuck the bike into the back of their car and take me to the top of the hill. Man, that was tempting. Really tempting. I've only got another 340 feet of elevation and 1.5 miles to go, but I think after the next quarter of a mile, the gradient is going to ease off a bit to make it easier. In theory, it's downhill now all the way to Salida, but I don't believe that. It's raining, but I think if I get a move on, I might go through it. Let's see. Yeah, this downhill is pretty epic. I don't know how many miles it's going to go on for. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's been about 4 or 5 miles so far. So that was incredible. That was over 10 miles downhill on half-decent roads, and we've dropped nearly 3,000 feet. And it's so much warmer now, and the sunshine's come out. Oh, this is lovely. I know we'll pay for it tomorrow with the climb, but that was absolutely something special. Wow. And so just coming into Salida, I presume. If there was a bus here that would take bikes on the front of it, I would put my bike on the front and go back up and do it again. This looks like the sort of place that would have ice cream. Hello. I was just thinking there must be somewhere here that has ice cream or cake or coffee.
Yeah.
Pie.
Are you going to join us?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Salida looks lovely. I'm in the Great Western Lodge. I don't know how great it's going to be. It's going to be basic, but it will do. And because it's a motel, I can bring the bike in straight off the street. Aha. Okay, oh, this is great. It's got lots of room. Very happy. There's enough room for the bike. A couple of beds. That's super. Should be soft. And the good news is, we've got a top-rated brewery almost next door. I might see where I could get a really good breakfast in Salida, but it's Sunday morning tomorrow, so I have to check the opening hours. But this is nice.